So let's get to the even more weird part about this. So Gucci's birthday party. So Gucci put together a very nice party. Okay, it was very nice. She looked cute. She had drinks with the girls' names on it, calling Akeisha the Queen of Jackson. I'm like, ooh, the ass kissing. Tamra is there to support since Gucci wasn't a part of her takedown. Josh is also there. Y'all, Josh is hilarious to me. They had a clip of Josh dancing. Girl, I was living. Josh is hilarious. Maria and Letitia come together. Tambra in her hat moves away from Maria and Letitia when they come into the room. Letitia says that the grandmother, Glenn's grandmother's passing, brought them closer. And so they've been in a much better place. I say, oh, y'all in a much better place, Letitia? Okay, y'all in a much better place. But he's out of town. Okay, girl. Okay, girl. So Latrice and Cliff come through. Maria's being extra. Hey, Tracy, boo. I love Latrice because Latrice responded how I would respond to a bitch who I know don't like me, trying to act like we extra familiar. Girl, all right, let me let me go over here somewhere. How you doing? Let me get away from you because I don't know what you on right now, but your energy is turned up, and I don't need to be that close to you because I know we don't really like each other. Josh, Akeisha, and So Gucci go outside and discuss Latrice saying that Josh was not Akeisha's friend, but her makeup artist. It's like you can't pay attention to nothing that the abused woman is saying. Everything she's saying comes from her feeling bad about what's going on in her relationship. Okay, she said that because she needed you to feel embarrassed, Akeisha, the way she feels embarrassed about that husband always embarrassing her ass. JJ invites a stripper to perform for So Gucci in the Bells. Y'all, this scene was very interesting to me. And it was interesting because JJ said, yeah, I know Cliff ain't gonna like this. And I was like, JJ, you got a male stripper for your wife and for the Bells at this party. Now, if you the type of person that's not bothered by that, because I know men that's not like jealous like that, most of them are in poly relationships, so they don't have the same like control, she's mine type of vibe, right? Which personally I would like for everybody to get out of. You do not own me. I do not own you. We are experiencing each other, okay? But either way, girl, conversations for another time. JJ got the stripper. Cliff said he was upset about it and he didn't like it, but he sure was watching that stripper's dick. Did y'all peep that? Because when Letitia was talking to Cliff, they was both looking at the stripper's dick. He wasn't looking at Latrice. He wasn't watching Latrice. He was watching that stripper. Then he got on the phone and called Glendale, and Glendale proceeds to send Letitia all of these messages, and she called him back, and he tell her, when you got my last name, you respect me. You not gonna disrespect me. Because apparently whatever Cliff called him and told him, he lied and said that Letitia was over there touching on the stripper when we know she was not. The only people that was touching on the stripper were the single women in the building, because everybody else's husbands were there. But she proceeds to try to check him and tell him that she a grown-ass woman, unlike Latrice. She said, you gonna listen to Cliff, the man that's over there treating his wife like a 5-year-old? I'm not that. And so I'm just like, Letitia, how many times are you and Glenn gonna have the same argument? Because to me, you can't be in a better place if y'all are still having the same argument all over again. Meaning that when Letitia thought they was in a better place at the beginning of this scene, she was wrong. She was lying. She was full of shit. Glenn is the same. You just decide whether or not you're going to ignore it or not. That's all. But he's not different. He's exactly the same. Controlling, abusive, and calling you to check your ass. Yeah, Letitia is phony. Very much, like I said at the beginning of this review. Because look how she threw Latrice under the bus. Meanwhile, you got that nigga running you around town like the abused wife from a Lifetime movie. What, you think you getting treated better than Latrice? You sadly mistaken. When you want to talk about Cliff is a snake, you sat up there and kikied with Letitia and then turned around and called her husband and lied on her. Because if you wasn't going to be able to treat Latrice like shit in this setting because she wasn't doing anything but watching just like you was, so you can't really be mad at Latrice, but you're going to make sure that somebody's wife is getting cursed out tonight, right? Snaky, humbuggish, bitch ass, weak ass nigga. I mean, I was just like, wow, what a weak bitch. What a weak bitch. He felt guilty and shameful. That's why he hit up Glenn. Oh, because he was in there looking at that dick. Remember when Cliff be making a lot of obtuse comments about sex and all of that. Put on a dress. Didn't Cliff say put on a dress? Okay, Cliff, you wanted a secret of gay boys? Oh yeah, Cliff is, now it's been outed. Cliff likes niggas. And because of how old you are and how pretty you are, something tell me that you like niggas, but you can't be with a nigga. So you go get with a young woman so you can control her. Because see, she can't see your slip showing. Because she young and she dumb and she don't know no better. And you keep her control. I was wondering why you wanted to fight with Josh so much. Why you had to fight with Josh? You let him come live there, and then as soon as he start telling you about yourself, you had to get him up out of there. I wonder what else Josh noticed. Because to me, gay boys know other gay men when they see him. You know who the old niggas are that you could run their pockets because even though they got wives and shit, you know they really like dick. So now I'm wondering, Josh, did you see it? Did you see it, Josh? Because that's what I feel. I feel like you saw it. And that's why he had to press you like that. You're not saying all of the shit that you could be saying.